What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are talking about clinch spam. So, I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat, my approach is going to be different than, maybe Bryoxis or Martial Mind, because when I fight these guys, I fight them head on. I don't want to go 3 rounds, or if the fight's a 5-round fight, I don't want to go all 5 rounds. I want to get this fight done as soon as possible. So some guys, they'll play patient, which I'll be patient to an extent, but for the most part, I want to get these freaking guys out of there. I do not want to be clinch spammed for 5 rounds. It's just something I do not want to deal with. So I try to get them out of there as soon as I can, because it's just fucking annoying. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck wants to deal with that? Sorry if I get fired up talking about this. I just hate this style. I hate the clinch in UFC 4. So if I swear a little bit, if I get fired up, it is what it is. But anyway, so the same idea pretty much goes for, the, the knee elbow spam. And as soon as you enter this zone here, when they can clinch you, you want to be throwing strikes. And keep your combos, small. And I like to throw either a double uppercut, because uppercuts actually add vulnerability damage. I can't seem to get them to work right now, but I will show you an example of them working. So I like to throw either double uppercut or like straight lead hook or straight uppercut, and then I try to get out the way. So I'm going to show you an example right now of how the double uppercut will work when someone's trying to constantly clinch you, and then we will move on to the next tip. So let's cut to this clip right here. So I'll show the clip in real time first. So Anderson Silva clinches me, and then goes to clinch me again, but I hit him with the double uppercut. Boom, boom, and it causes a rock. And this was in the first round. Not a lot of damage was done at that point. So, just like I said, always be ready to strike. So, on to the next tip. So, I'm sure you guys have done this yourself. And it's when you block a few strikes, and I cannot get the AI to throw strikes while in the clinch, which is dumb to me. I should be able to record him throwing strikes, but I can't do it. I'm going to show you guys an example in a minute here. But anyway. So if the John Jones player was to clinch me, and then I was to block a few knees, I have the opportunity to start punching him back. And that's because I would have a short-term stamina advantage. The short-term stamina is the yellow bar, not the gray bar. Okay, so once his short-term dips, that's my opportunity to start punching has gone, as you see I'm doing right here, right now. But for you guys to understand this, I will show you a clip. It will just be better. So let's go right to the clip here. So you won't be able to see John Jones' stamina because obviously I'm in Division 15 and above, but I know his short-term stamina is low because he's throwing these knees here. But then boom, look, he's trying to push me up against the cage, and I am not holding back on the left stick. I'm not trying to break, because I knew if I walked back, he was going to put me on the cage. So in that situation, just try to strike. And then, he could have broke, but he didn't, and he got dropped, as you guys saw. But anyway, the next tip is to use your footwork. Okay? As you see, look, I'm just trying to walk back here. And when I mean footwork, I mean your lunges. See, if I just walk back here, it doesn't work. But if I back lunge, or even if I lunge away from his lead hand here, which I'm about to do right there, but be careful doing that because you can lunge into his power side. Okay? So that's the next tip. Just don't just try to walk back, because look, this is what happens. They can still clinch you, but if you back lunge, they will not be able to do that. So you can even use you can use the left stick or right stick. Either, it's up to you. But the next tip is, as you guys see, I'm doing it already, is use your head movement. Because they're going to clinch you back to back if they're a clinch spammer. They're going to clinch, and then once it breaks, they're going to clinch again. So be prepared to either back lunge, lunge away from their their lead hand, or be prepared to move your head. And you can either, as you guys just saw, I was throwing, uppercut counters, or what am I trying to say? Slip hook counters, slip uppercut counters. Just be ready, because you know they're going to try to clinch you back to back. So let's kind of recap what we went over here. So as soon as you enter the pocket, be prepared to strike. This goes for knee elbow spam. This goes for clinch spam. Both these strategies work. Okay, so as soon as you enter here, as soon as you enter that clinch range, be ready to strike. And always be prepared once they break the clinch that they're gonna try to clinch again. So just be prepared for that. And the next tip that we went over is to strike back in the clinch. I mean, obviously choose when you strike back, because sometimes that doesn't always work, but a lot of times it does, because a lot of people, they don't want to get hit. They don't want to take the head damage. As you saw the clip I showed, I dropped the John Jones player because he refused to let go of the clinch. And then the last two tips were to use your footwork, which when I talk about footwork, I mean your lunges. Either lunge away from him, or lunge away from his lead hand, his clinch hand. And then the last one was to use your head movement, and off your head movement, you can do slip counters. You can do whatever you want. You can just get out the way if you want to create that distance. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Anything would be appreciated. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. I hope this video really helped you guys. I really do, because I hate this style. Pisses me off more than knee elbow spam. Honestly, I hate the clinch in this game. But anyway, guys, like I said, that's it. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that. But if you don't do any of that bullshit, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by